Welcome to DW. I'm Sumi Somaskanda in Berlin, and this is your news in brief.
In Pakistan, at least 45 people were killed and scores more injured in a suspected suicide bombing near the city of Lahore, on the border between Pakistan and India. The blast tore through crowds of spectators, leaving the daily flag-lowering ceremony to close the frontier. The Taliban later claimed responsibility for the attack. The UN's climate change panel says the world's governments must invest now in slashing carbon emissions, or climate change will have a costly and irreversible impact on humankind. The body has released its most important report yet on climate change, and it concludes that human activity is a key factor. The document's supposed to provide the impetus for a new global deal on climate change by the end of next year. Thousands of people rallied in Burkina Faso against what they called a military coup. Mass protests overthrew the president on Friday, and the army announced it was taking over until a new leader is elected. The protesters say civilians should be in control during the transition. Elections are underway in Ukraine's breakaway regions, 1 week after the rest of the country went to the polls to elect a new parliament. Pro-Russian rebels in Luhansk and Donetsk are holding the vote, despite the heavy fighting that is continuing in the area. The government in Kiev, the EU, and the US have said they won't recognize the result. Russia says the elections are legitimate. Officials have reported another mass killing by Islamic State in Iraq's Anbar province. They say at least 50 members of the Abu Nimr tribe were shot dead. Although the tribe is Sunni Muslim like IS, it has resisted the jihadist advance. IS has killed hundreds of Abu Nimr members in recent days. A Tehran court has sentenced a British-Iranian woman to 1 year in prison for trying to attend a volleyball game. London lawyer Gonchen Gavani was arrested at Tehran's Azadi Stadium during a spontaneous demonstration staged by female volleyball fans and women journalists. They were told they would not be allowed to watch the national men's team play against Italy.
Those were your top stories at this hour. Stay tuned to DW for more news and information.